Good morning. Good morning. This is totally impromptu, but I've been holding on to something I want to show you. So this is a fabric haul. I'm going to show you some of the fabric that I brought recently. Kind of dressed up with nowhere to go because we just finished filming the last part of the skirt video. So it's this skirt. It's McCall 7631, and it has a back split or vent. And I put a side vent on mine because I don't like back vents. But I also, at the end of the video, we're showing a quick tip of how to do a kick pleat, which covers you when you walk. So it's not that open vent that's actually on here. You can alter any pattern to add that, and that's on the video. So if you're interested, the class is still available for sale. You can buy it as a standalone, or you can buy the 6-month membership. It's at Endless Designs by Carrie. I can't see comments, but I see people. Say hi if you're there. And I'm going to talk about my fabric. So everyone knows that I won almost, hey Betty, everyone knows, or almost everyone knows, that I won a contest on Instagram. And I got a $100 gift card. I don't think I told you how much the gift card was, but it was $100 gift card that I got from a company called Finch. I thought it was LA Finch, but it's Finch. And it's an online store. So one of the things I bought from them was this cotton poly knit. And I bought it in teal, kind of like teal, kind of like the colors on me. But I think I bought, I don't remember what I bought. 2.5 yards. So I have 2.5 yards of this. It's nice, it's stretchy, it's kind of cool in the summer. It's a little heavier than your normal t-shirts, but it's that, think of it as that kind of fabric. So I'm really happy with the quality of it. It's 2.5 yards, it's really heavy. So this is gonna make a nice dress or top. Not sure what I'm gonna do with it, but something soon. Once I get past prom season, I'm kind of stuck in prom mode right now. So I'm not getting a lot of things done for myself. And this one is called a Liverpool Solid. I had been hearing a lot about Liverpool fabric, and I didn't really know what it was or what it felt like. So when I went to Vogue one day, a couple months ago, I checked it out and I liked it, but I didn't buy it because they only had white that day, so I didn't buy it. But when I saw this on their website, I thought, oh, this is a great time to get it. So this one I have, I don't know. Let's see how much I have. I forgot what I got here, and it's not on the invoice. So let's see. So a quick way to measure is from ear to hand out. So that's 1 yard. That's 1 yard. So I have 2.5 yards. But the color is called mauve. It looks kind of brown, I think, on me. Hi, Bonnie. Which one is the great color, the teal or this mauve? So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. It'll probably be another top. I love tops because you can pair them with your jeans, your slacks, a skirt, whatever. So it's a great way to mix and match your wardrobe and not have thousands of pieces in your closet like you guys think I do. I really don't. So let me fold this one up, put it back away. And this one is called, it's a burnout knit. They call it Famous Maker, but it's a burnout knit. It's really nice. And this is 4 yards. And it looks like this. So it's white, kind of stripes. Irregular stripes, I should say. But it's a burnout, so you can literally see right through that. So this is probably going to be a duster, because I have 4 yards of it, with a really wide back, so it really flows in the spring and the wind and that. Yeah, the teal. I like the teal too, Bonnie. All right, so that's my LA Finch haul, which was free to me. How wonderful, right? What's that, 12 yards of fabric, 8 yards of fabric? I can't count. You guys know I can't count. That's why I use a calculator. And then I went to, a few weeks ago, you guys know I went to New Rainbow Fabrics is the name of it, in the city of Chicago. And I got this piece. This was in the back, and it was marked at $2.95 a yard. And I just could not leave it there. This is in their second room in the back of the store. And this stack of $2.95 a yard fabric, or $2.97 I think, was stacked like super high. So high you couldn't really see over it to the other side of the table. And one of the boats that I chose got stuck when I tried to pull it out my way. And it was a bad shoulder day for me, kind of rainy day. So I pushed it out and didn't realize there was very little room on the other side of that table. So it's kind of funny. But how pretty is this? Let me unroll it a little bit here. It's not a border, but look at those colors. You know I love gold, but that blue is pretty. And I'm not really a blue fan, but I really, really like this one. Right, Bonnie? It's an owl. It's a wow. It's a wow piece. So that's probably going to be a duster too, because it already has that drape for me. I think I got 3 yards. When I don't know what to get, I get 2.5 to 3 yards if I don't know what I'm making. And then I got this piece, I think from the same area of the store. So I think this was in the back too. And it was 3 of us back there at the same time, 3 customers back there, and we all bought it. So this is actually, and these are polyester. They're 100% polyester. Both of them are. But how pretty is that? I love the black and white with the flowers. Look at that flower, the size of it. And they're all the same size. So, can you guess what I'm making with that? Yes, another duster. It's a nice way to be covered when it's chilly somewhere. You have on a duster, you have on your whatever pieces under it, and if you need to take it off, you can take it off, put it back on when you go outside, and they, you know, depending on the fabric that you choose, they have a really nice flow to them. The last one I made was a sweater knit, and that's perfect for on the planes when I'm traveling. It's big enough, the front of it was big enough that I could kind of wrap it around me like a blanket, so I didn't have to carry an extra shawl that time. That was in the winter on a mild weekend. This one, I also got from them, but I got this last week when I was with my granddaughter. Look at those colors there. How pretty is that? This one is a crepe. It's a stretch crepe. Has a little bit of stretch, not much. But how pretty is that? I love the colors. And this one I got 3 yards as well. So before I show you the rest, see how I have this rolled? I didn't buy this rolled. I rolled it. So this is actually about 30 inches. And what I did was I went to, hi Shirley. I went to Dzns and asked them for the tubes the fabric comes off of. One store said no, I couldn't have them. So I went to the other store a few weeks later and they said sure. And then I gave it to she gave me a lot of them, filled up my trunk almost. But she gave me a lot of them, and my friend cut them in half for me because, you know, those are the 60-inch wide rolls, tubes. So I had to cut in half, and then I fold my fabric in half, and I can roll it up on there. So I'm actually in the process of doing this to all of my fabric with the larger yardage to roll them. It'll be easier to see them in the closet that I have them in and work with them easier and find stuff easier. This one I did not buy. This one, my friend's mom is no longer sewing, and she's cleaning out her mom's closet. And they're quite surprised how much fabric her mom has in there. But she gave me this piece, and I measured it. It's about 2.5 yards. It is a knit, but it doesn't have a lot of stretch because of the white on top of it. This is painted, so that prevents this from stretching. But it's a really nice piece. It's the wrong side, it's just black. It's a really nice piece, and it's lightweight, and not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I really do love this piece. So I'm thankful that she gave it to me. And then this piece, and then I went to Vogue. So now I'm moving to another store. So we did the Finch, we did new rainbow fabrics, and now we're going to do Vogue. And I haven't been buying as much fabric as you guys think. Hi, Darlene. Long time no see, Darlene. We have to catch up or something. And this one is when I went to Vogue a few weeks ago with my friend. And we just went because we wanted to go to Vogue. And this, let me see if I can hold it up the right way. So this one is a border print. So here's the top. I'm going to work my way up a little bit with it. I love black and white, by the way. So here's the top of it. I'm going to roll it down so you can see the bottom. And here's the bottom. So there's a sewist on Instagram. Her name of her company and her handle is Style by Me, I think. I think it's Style by Me. And I'm sorry, I can't think of her name right now. But she has a new pattern, kind of new. It came out during the summer or during the winter. And it's called the Madison cardigan. It's a beautiful, 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 I call it a duster, but it's called the Madison cardigan. But I call it duster because it's, you know, it is ankle length or floor length. And the really nice thing about it is it has a princess seam in the back, which causes this thing to like really, really flow. I have the pattern, I already bought it. Just haven't gotten it printed out yet. And I didn't know what I was going to make with it. But now I think it's going to be this. Because of that border print again. I'll show you again. And just in case, if you don't know, on Facebook Live, you can swipe those comments to the left. And then you can see, or to the right. And you can see what I'm doing here. But I'll show you one more time. How pretty is that? It's just a tad bit sheer. And it is a knit. And you do need a knit for that pattern. But it's just a tad bit sheer. This is an ITY. If I didn't say that before. It's an ITY knit. So, of course, it's got the 4-way stretch. So, and of course, what's going to happen when I hang this up, when I finish it, I'm going to hang it up and let it grow before I hem it, right? Because it is a knit. So we'll do that. So that's Vogue, piece number 1. And then this piece, I think, is not meant to be a garment. But it's going to be a garment. Well, look at the detail on it. It's like a taffeta type fabric. I'm not sure what it was because they didn't have a label on it, which meant they weren't sure. But look at the details there. So this, about 2.5 yards. And I probably have more than enough, but I'm going to make a jacket with this because I love this detailing and I want that to kind of go right across the back there. That's the wrong side. Here's the right side again. And I'm going to line it. And what inspired me for the lining is actually the selvage. You can see it's kind of gold there a little bit. So what I bought for it was gold lining. So it's going to have this inside. You guys know I like color, so here's my color. You go from the kind of drab olive to this on the inside peeking out as you move around. And that's what's going to happen there. And Lena, who's in this group, she was with me and she wasn't sure. I don't think she was too sure about this fabric, but I really do like the detail. So, and I wouldn't do that by hand because I don't want to. So they already did it, so I'm going to use it. I think this might be drapery fabric, but I don't really care. I'm going to use it. Thanks, Bonnie. I think it will be pretty together. I really can't wait to make this. And I'm going to test it and see if it's even waterproof because it's making that kind of taffeta noise where it might be waterproof, but we'll see. I'll test the corner of it before I cut it. And then if it is, I can wear it out in the rain and whatever, if it doesn't stain. But I'm really happy with this combination. It's pretty far out there, but you know, that's why we sew. So we can mix and match and wear what we want, wear colors we want. There was a challenge on Instagram, and I think it was called, oh, So Many Colors. And then at the end of it, she did a 1-day or 1-week challenge, and you had to, not had to, but you were encouraged to wear something with many, many colors in it. So I wore my one duster. I should have pulled it out, but I'm not going to get it now. But I wore my one duster that has the stripes with all the different colors in the stripes, and I posted that as part of the challenge. So believe it or not, that's all I've bought since. I didn't buy anything from November through March, I think. And that was just kind of me like stop buying fabric for a while. So I was fabric fasting. And if I did buy something, it was just a lining or something that I needed specifically or something for a client. So this is all I've really bought for myself since I started buying fabric again in March. And I haven't spent a lot of money on it. So I'm really happy with that. By now, I'd probably be a couple $100s into fabric or more. But the win of that $100 gift card was great. They even sent me a little note with it, if I can find it. Yeah. They sent me a note that says, thanks and congratulations on winning. So that was fun. And then they sent me a little gift with it. Some buttons. They actually kind of matched them all, but I don't think I'll be using them on that. This will probably just go in my button stash. It was just a nice thought. I like it. So what are you guys sewing today? Believe it or not, I'm going to Salvation Army to give away fabric. So I'm starting my sewing ministry, which will be making the little dresses for Africa. That will start Tuesday night at my church. And I bought some fabric for it in case people come without fabric or didn't understand that they needed to bring their own fabric. So I bought fabric for it. I have about 10 people signed up. And the day after I bought fabric, the same friend who gave me this black and white brought me bags and bags and bags of fabric. When I say bags, I mean bags. So I went through it last night, and a lot of it I really can't use because it's upholstery fabric, and I don't really have a need for that. So that's going to Salvation Army. And then some were just little bits and pieces, and I don't really have a place to store scraps. I have my own scrap bins. My 2 scrap bins are already full. So I boxed all that up, and it's going to go to Salvation Army. So that's one of the things I'm doing. And then this afternoon, I'm going to see the play for Colored Girls. My friend's daughter is in it. I think she might be starring in it. I'm not sure. But we're going to see that this afternoon. Then I'll come back and start working on my granddaughter's prom dress. And, you know, let me get her bag. I'll show you some of the stuff that's in there. Hold on. So you know the teenagers are influenced by the movie stars and other people. So I think this might be a Kim Kardashian thing. But let's see here what's in here. The theme at their prom is Mardi Gras. So of course they got some colors going. So she wants this. And this is a bridal satin that I bought. And I think she wants the matte side, not the shiny side, which is fine. But I'll show you here. So that's bridal satin that I bought at New Rainbow Fabrics. Or she bought it, New Rainbow Fabrics. She bought her own fabric. Her mom made her buy her own fabric. But this is going to be her coat. It's a full-length coat. It's quite big at the bottom. Giant pleats in the front to make the whole thing huge. And it'll be long sleeves. And then we're going to trim the edges of it with this orange. And that's her Mardi Gras colors, the purple and the orange. So we're going to trim this with the orange. I won't show you her pattern yet. I'll show you once I get closer in. And watch for things when you buy, because this was stuck to the end of the bolt or the end where he started to cut. And I told him I didn't want that. So he started here to cut for me. So I have a little extra, but you know, watch for this kind of thing when you're buying fabric. Don't buy that if you don't want to, if you don't want it. On the Ankara prints, you don't have a choice. It's on there and they don't cut around it for you. So you have to get it off. But it comes off with heat. There's a specific way, but heat will take it off. And then she wants, under the jacket or the coat, she wants a black, basically a half tutu will be under there. But what I told her, what I think is that I will make this detachable and I will make it a full tutu and somehow we'll have it pinned back so she gets that half effect. And when she wants to wear it just as a tutu or with something else, then she'll have a full skirt again. So I'm thinking the elastic buttonhole, there's buttonhole elastic. It's the elastic that has holes for the buttons. I'm thinking I might use this to make it detachable. I don't want to do anything like Velcro. So it would be that or snaps, whichever I think will feel better against her skin or work better against her skin. So we'll do that inside. This thing is going to be quite colorful. And I have to get going on it because she's coming for her fitting next week. And then this is a jumpsuit. We're making a lace jumpsuit to go under all of that. That's why this hood is black. And of course, her mom's going to have her covered under here. So I think she's going to wear a bodysuit under it. But I'm not making it. I told her I wouldn't make it. But I'll make this part. So I need to pick up some black, what is it called? Elastic binding? Fold over tape. I need black fold over elastic to go around the neck and the wrist and the ankles. But what a combination, huh? Can you tell I'm procrastinating? Yeah, kinda. We all do. I do a lot at this time of year. Wait, Bonnie, are you still working on the same prom dress? The hems? Oh, come on. Get that done. Get that done and get it out of the way, then you can do other stuff. So I finished, I'll show you a couple things. So you saw the pink skirt. She was supposed to come today. She's not coming, which is why I'm live, because I had time. This one, I think you guys saw this. So let's see. Can you tell I haven't made anything for myself in a while? But this is his jacket. Initially, I was supposed to make it, and then he found this and he fell in love with it. So I just made the bow tie. And I think you might have seen that online already. And then this shirt under here had a hole on the sleeve. It was just his test shirt. He's not wearing it, but I said, you know, leave it. Let's fix the hole. So that's ready. This was supposed to be picked up 2 weeks ago. Where is she? I've contacted her twice. I'm not contacting her again. Prom is May 8th or something like that. So hopefully she'll get here in time. But that's what I've been up to lately. Get my fabric put away. Test this one for waterproofing. Get some more fabric rolled up in between. I bought these. I don't usually buy these, but I bought these for that black jacket, or the jacket for my granddaughter, in case to, maybe we'll use it for that, to close her at the waist. It's kind of open at the top and then closes at the waist. So maybe we'll get that done. And maybe I'll just use snaps. I don't know. But I bought them just in case. They were on sale. And then, of course, I keep everybody's projects separate. So the style that she wants on the... She's going to 2 proms, actually. So the style that she wants for the second prom is she wants a top that's like this. And then the skirt will be very full. I think the sleeves will be just regular long sleeves. But, again, I'm talking about my granddaughter. For the second prom she's going to. Actually, with the young man that has the blue jacket here. So, but yeah, she just wants it straight across here. And so that should be pretty easy. She doesn't have the fabric for that yet, so we're waiting. Can't start without fabric. And that's another one. Her mom says, buy your own fabric. So that's it for me for today. I'm going to head to Salvation Army. I'm going to come back and get changed and go to the play. I'm very excited to be going to that play. I'll tell you guys how it goes. I've heard really good reviews about it. But which jacket? Oh, the black jacket. Oh, yes, definitely. The prom dress. I will definitely show you that as soon as I can get pictures. I might even take some pictures when she comes to try it on, because she's going to try it on once, and then we'll finish it probably right away that weekend, that same week. I think she's coming next week to try on all 3 pieces. The tulle skirt, the jacket, the jumpsuit, cat suit. I call it cat suit. I know it's a jumpsuit. But she's really tiny, and so getting that jumpsuit to fit her like a cat suit might be a little bit of a challenge, but we'll just keep working it until we get it. Hopefully I can do it one fitting and finish. I'm usually able to do that for her. Other people, it might take 2. But yeah. And for the jumpsuit, I'm going to use these bottoms to start with, because there's that close fit, right? And then I'll pick, I might use, she has a bodice muslin here, so I might just use her muslin for the top, because the top is very simple, long sleeves, kind of high neck on the jumpsuit, so it can kind of show through that jacket that's open at the top. But yeah, when I finish this, I'll show you. Actually, you know me, I'll show you everything. So once I finish all of these pieces, whatever I do with them, I'll show you. But this is probably going to be done pretty soon because I'm really excited about getting that done. And I did have a prom dress cancellation just happened this morning. The lady that didn't come for her skirt, the daughter's now not going to prom, and I didn't ask why. But it actually gives me a little bit of a break to plow through some other stuff and get some other stuff done. And I did not start my top yesterday. I know what I'm making. I know exactly which top I'm making, and I have the fabric here, so it's white. So I'll get that done. And once you see it, you'll know that it's from something else because I'm hacking a pattern to make it. So you'll know when you see it. You'll recognize it. And I think that's it. Now I have to put all this back away because I have everything unfolded on the table now. So I gotta put this away before I leave because when I come back, I don't want to come back to a table full of stuff. I want to come back to a clean, empty table. My brain can't work. Doesn't work. I can't create when I have stuff all over the table. If I do, it has to be that project. So I'll clear this all out before I go. And then when I come back, I'll start cutting out this 3-piece prom outfit. What are you guys working on today before I go? Tell me. Bonnie, you're still working. Oh, you're doing treat bags and mug rugs? Nice. Of course they're Rings mug rugs, Embroidery Gardens mug rugs. Of course they are. All right, ladies, have a great day. I will talk to you later. I might continue to do some impromptu lives because I can't get people over here to help me. And I'm kind of over that part. So I'll just be doing it myself and we'll just see how it goes. If I have to move the camera to the sewing machine, then I'll move the camera and you'll wait while I do that and we'll do that. So I'm still going to do the bow tie and that might be the next slide, but I'm not making promises yet. Let me get past these prom things and then we'll make some stuff. But in the meantime, I might pop in with just a hello. All right, have a great Saturday. I love you guys. And thanks for all your support and my cheerleaders, being my cheerleaders. I appreciate it. Thank you, Bonnie. Have a good day, everyone.